Good morning, everybody. I am back on the top of our RV, the one I had a new roof put on last year in May. I had already previously found some problems in the opposite corner of the roof with delamination. It has come loose. The vinyl is loose. Back from this point to here and all the way around. Made some repairs using a product called Aquapoxy, and it seems to have bonded the delamination back together. On this side, I have a good size area, even larger than the other. It starts from along this area and goes around the antenna to some degree and encompasses this generalized spot through here all the way around to this corner through here. I will remove the caulking along this edge on both sides so that I can remove these screws that you see in these locations, which I think is where part of the problem was. They did not get a good seal around numerous screws that are in this area. So it's my best guess that this is at least a part of the problem, along with an area along here. I believe it is, if you can see it in the camera, right there. Yeah, excuse me, right here. And that area didn't get a good seal either. So once I remove the caulking, I'm going to inject the Aquapoxy between the layer of Luan and the vinyl roofing. And then I will put weight on top of that to help press it down and force out the excess Aquapoxy. So I hope everybody has a good day. It's a beautiful day here in North Carolina. Pretty well sucks that I'm having to contend with issues that I just paid $10,000 less than a year ago to have repaired. You really just can't get any quality work no matter where you go. It's a very, very sad situation in the country that we live in, that every shop seems to think that your business is just for their pleasure. So anyway, have a good day. I'm here in my garage today, and I'm trying to make an injection needle to insert the epoxy underneath of the vinyl roofing inside the layer of Luan that is delaminated. I am making my injection needle out of 1/4 inch copper tubing, and I'm going to flatten it down to approximately 1/8 or less so that it will slide more easily into and underneath the vinyl and through the Luan to allow me to inject the epoxy much deeper from one location. This is the copper tubing. It is 1/4 inch by maybe 24 inches. I didn't measure it, but as you can see, what I'm doing is clamping it down to a certain thickness, which will allow better insertion underneath of the vinyl. I have gotten my paper to catch any excess resin that should run out, and hopefully the paper will absorb the excess. I have created 4 insertion points, one that goes down this line, another one that goes in this direction, another one that goes this way, and then one that goes that way. I've gotten injection depth up to probably 18 inches. So next step is to get my epoxy, mix it, and start squirting and hope for the best. It's been a couple hours since I did the Aquapoxy injection between the vinyl roofing and the Luan, and as you can see in the video, I had to stack a considerable amount of weight using blocks and pretty much anything I could find I did this in order to compress down the delaminated wood so that it could bond back together via using the aqua epoxy glue. I have also cleaned off the excess aqua epoxy that would squeeze out from here, and I have also tightened down the individual screws that I removed back up into this area here to help hold it down. It will be about 12 to 24 hours before I come up again and remove the blocks and the weight to see what the result was. So until tomorrow, have a good day. Okay folks, so here I am back up on top of the motorhome after I removed all of the blocks. I still found some areas that didn't seem to be quite, I don't know how to describe it. They're soft. They got a gap between them. So anyway, I'm going to now try injecting more of the aqua epoxy in from a different angle. Yesterday I was able to do my injections from the side, going down the outside edge of this, and I got a lot of aqua epoxy in there. In fact, I think I put in a total of 18 ounces, but I still have some spots that are, like I say, they are less than desirable at the moment. So I'm going to try to inject it. This is what I will inject with into a piece of copper tubing, and we'll put some more weight back on it, and I'll know, I guess, by tomorrow if it did any good. Well, here we are a couple of hours later after I got through injecting the aqua epoxy up underneath this edge. As you can see, got quite a bit of blocking and weight, hoping to distribute and compress the Luan that has been separated due to the water infiltration. Hello everybody. Once again, I'm up on top of the RV. It's been 24 hours since I did the injection and put the weight on it yesterday. I have since removed all of the blocking that I had here to hold everything down. There have been improvements from before. I'm more or less satisfied, but there are still a few soft voids, like where the laminate, I guess, broke. I'm not exactly sure what it has done, but it's delaminated and not filled in 100%. But overall, the area is solid. There are, like I say, a few little tiny ridges, like where the wood is buckled up. I wasn't able to press those out. I think the only other opportunity or option I would have would be to literally go into some of these soft spots like this and inject in through this layer and try to fill them in, which is a possibility I may try. But at the moment, I think I'm just going to have to let it go. It's not exactly smooth right there, but that is solid. I'm assuming it's the aqua epoxy that has filled in that area. I have resealed across the front of this terminal strip and also resealed numerous screw heads, but I'm not totally sure that I'm 100% complete. And one of the last things I really have to say is it's really sad that I spend $10,000 on a roof job and less than a year later I'm having to spend my time and money to make repairs that should not be here to be repaired. So anyway, when you go out looking for someone to do your repairs, you better vet them well. Make sure that they do what they say they're going to do. Have a good one. Good luck.